My name is Kent Brantly, and I'm going to Kilimanjaro, Tanzania for 2 weeks. I think it's just a once-in-a-lifetime experience to be able to get out of my comfort zone and go to someplace that's completely different from where I live or any place I've ever experienced. My name is Kent Brantly, and I'm going to Kilimanjaro, Tanzania for 2 weeks and have an opportunity to try to touch some lives there. I just feel so grateful for the opportunity. It makes me want to work that much harder to make my company succeed, to make my company succeed, to make my company succeed, because I know they care about people and are trying to make a difference in people's lives, which I always knew, but this is a very tangible way to understand that, because I know they care about people and are trying to make a difference in people's lives, which I always knew, but this is a very tangible way to understand that. When you think about pharmaceuticals and discovering medicines, that's kind of something that you can think about on a societal level, but really it's about the individual patients. When you think about pharmaceuticals and discovering medicines, that's kind of something that you can think about on a societal level, but really it's about the individual patients. But really it's about the individual patients. And I think interacting with individual people helps remind us of that. I chose Tanzania as my first choice of locations because for many years I've been sponsoring a child through an organization called Compassion International, and he lives in Tanzania.
Two people coming out of the ambulance in those suits. It is believed that one of those is Dr. Kent Brantly.
And a bit of a surprising one, Poppy, I'll tell you. We had heard some days ago that his condition had deteriorated, and then we heard that he may have stabilized but was still in serious condition. Walking off the ambulance the way that he is, obviously requiring a little bit of assistance. And frankly, it's a little surprising based on, I think, what certainly we were expecting, what we had been told, and how he had been described. Even before he left Liberia, he was able to stand up and shower on his own, actually get into the shower and shower on his own. So perhaps he improved quite a bit before his flight actually here to the United States. And looking at these images, maybe he has improved even since that time. And this is how it transpired, intentionally through a medical evacuation program.
Have an opportunity to try to touch some lives there. I just feel so grateful for the opportunity. It makes me want to work that much harder to make my company succeed,
As you sow evil, so shall you reap evil. The shadow knows.
armed Liberians poison wells, killing villagers under the pretext of an epidemic. And what it tells you is that armed men have allegedly poisoned wells in Liberia's New Georgia in order to kill the residents under the pretext of an Ebola outbreak. The water from the wells and pumps has been used by thousands of people in the area, and at least 16 people are suspected to be dead because of the well poisoning in the Margibi community. Witnesses have reported sighting armed men introducing suspected poisonous substances using syringes. The observer obtained images from a witness who was on the scene when the poisoner of the Shiflin community was arrested. The latest information obtained reports that the arrests are being made across the Monrovia from Congo town to Valley town in connection with the well poisoning. The man caught poisoning the well told the community that about 250 men have been trained around the country to poison drinking water. And he added that the water was tested on a dog at the scene, which melted instantly. It melted, the dog. And I'm going to show you the picture of this. It's graphic, it's disturbing, but this is what this poison is doing to the animals, and now you can imagine what it's doing to the people then. State radio ELBC reports that 10 people in the Dolostown community have died after drinking water from the poisoned wells. Now, here you go. That's what it did to the dog that the poison was tested on. And you now have 250 men, they're claiming, that have been trained to go around poisoning these wells. I mean, this is horrendous. This is horrible. The evil that people can do is just, it's just unbelievable.